Hi there, my name is Michelle Dunn, and this is my 3-2-1 Introductory Activity. First, for my 3 characteristics about me. Number 1, I am a current 6th grade English Language Arts teacher at Donegal School District. Characteristic number 2, I've been teaching for 22 years, and right now I am currently not in the classroom. I am on a teaching sabbatical to go back to school at Millersville to work on getting a master's degree. Characteristic number 3 is that I'm focusing my master's on this online teaching because I've really been experimenting lately with the blended learning style in my classroom. We are a one-to-one school. I've been a one-to-one classroom for about 3 years, so I'm really trying to learn as much as I can about using the computers and technology to foster my students' learning. Next, the number 2 connections that I've made between the readings that we did in this module and the video by Rita Pearson. My first connection is that personal connections and relationships in the classroom really matter. Rita Pearson focuses on the importance of creating connections and relationships with students. She states that there's no significant learning that can occur without a positive relationship with the student. Our text authors, Jukes, McCain, and Crockett, also discuss the importance of making connections with students, stating that the key to effective teaching, and even brain research states that this key is to understanding what the students are going through. In order to be an effective teacher, we need to build relationships with our students and understand their world as it exists today, which means we need to understand better the technology that they're using. My second connection has to do with mastery learning. I took the assessment course last semester and talked a lot about mastery learning. And mastery learning really does provide better long-term outcomes than performance learning. Helping students understand they're in school to learn instead of perform or achieve a certain grade was the main focus of the articles that we read in this module. This can be accomplished by following the target model of achievement. This model relates to and helps teachers make connections and build relationships with students in the same way that Rita Pearson explains in her TED Talk. An example of this connection is when Ms. Pearson shares the story about a student only getting 2 questions correct on a quiz. Instead of chastising the student for doing so poorly and getting such a bad grade, she puts a +2 and a smiley face at the top of the paper. She lets that student know that they're on the right path, the path to mastery. Unfortunately, too many of our classrooms in our schools today focus on performance or getting a good grade. Everybody asks, what grade did you get? What grade is the student getting? It's not necessarily always focused on mastering the learning. We have to work hard at changing this mindset of our students to get them to understand that school is about learning, not just about getting a good grade. And finally, an area that I'd like to develop, I have always felt the need to develop connections with my students, and I really love Rita Pearson's video, and I can watch it over and over again because I've really seen the power of making connections and what it has done for the kids in my classroom. After reading about the target framework, I'm hoping to really improve in the area of providing my students with more authority and choice in the classroom. As a student myself, I know that I like it when I'm given choices on how I can demonstrate my learning, so it is my hope that I can begin to provide my students with more choice and autonomy in my classroom. And that's my 3-2-1 introductory activity.